G'day guys, how's it going today? I hope you're doing well. Well, happy weekend everyone. They always say if you want to get the right answer, you've got to ask the right question. And today we're gonna focus on one question word that is very important for you to be aware of. Question words such as what, where, when, how, why, and so on. But that's not our subject today. We're gonna be talking about this one. How often? And how often I use it to ask about how many times does someone do something. For example, how often do you watch TV? Well, I watch TV every night. How often do you visit your grandma? Well, I visit my grandma once a week. So let's look at the format here. We got how often, do or does, the subject, verb in the infinitive, and then the rest of the question. Of course, I choose do or does. It all depends on the subject. If the subject here, I, they, we, you, I go with do. If the subject here is singular, he, she, it, I go with does. Let's look at an example. How often do you play football? How often do you play football? But if I'm going to change the subject here from you to he, how often does he play football? And that will take us to another point. How to answer questions starts with how often. To answer questions starts with how often, you've got to know and be aware of something called adverbs of frequency, as always, if you do something all the time, usually, most of the time, sometimes, so, or I never do that thing. Let's look at them in examples. I always visit my grandma. I always visit my grandma. I never stay in Canada in the winter because it's so cold. It's the same as I never stay in Dubai in the summer because it's too hot. So in the meantime, there's something very important to be aware of. Where exactly should I use and put the adverbs of frequency? Well, you've got two cases to think about. The first one, I use the adverb of frequency right after the subject if there's no verb to be. Example, I said in the beginning, I always visit my grandma. So here the adverb of frequency always came right after the subject. But what if I have verb to be, am, is, are? In this case, the adverb of frequency will come after verb to be. Example, I'm always tired. She's always annoying. Look at the position of the adverb of frequency right after verb to be. I am always tired. So here's a question for you. How often do you watch YouTube videos? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you like the video, please don't forget to press like, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and I'll see you next one.